I don't do that. I've never done that. Don't know why she thought I would do that. We don't do that around here. Throw what out there? Girl, I was not catching that. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Aqyila and I am a content creator and artist. Stick around and just watch this video in its entirety so I could tell you guys a little bit about this story or experience I had. So I haven't had a bunch of times where I've been dealt, I guess, like a bad hand in this influencing world, but this is probably the first time I was like, what the heck? Like, what is going on? This took place last year on my birthday. I was at the studio and I was just finishing up a song before I went home. Oh, I see there's a message request. And I'll check my message requests because, hey, if anybody wants to reach out to me, I'm gonna go look. So I seen this DM from this woman that I actually used to watch on YouTube. She said, hey beautiful, I would love to collaborate. So I accepted her message request because I was like, oh my god, like, that's so dope. Somebody that I used to watch wants to collaborate. So I was like, hey love, what did you have in mind? So to not give it away, I'm just gonna say that she basically said she ran a line and she wanted me to create a jingle for it. So I was like, cool. Just checked your page, that's so dope. I said I've done something similar in the past where I created a song for a company to use. She's like, wow, match made in heaven. I would love to send you some products so you could use them and experience how magical they are. She's like, and where can I find the ad that you did for the company? So this is the part where we just like talk about like, okay, I linked the ad, she looked at it, and I also linked the Instagram video too because they also post me on their Instagram. They're so sweet. I was like, yeah, that'd be so cool, and let me link you the video. And I also dropped some other links of other creators that use the sound that got a lot of views as well. Usually a song pairs well with music. She said she wants it a cappella. I was like, why would you want a song a cappella? Like no beat? Just dry like that? So I'm like, maybe she's afraid that I'm gonna use a beat that, you know, needs like licensing or something, but like I work with producers, so I could have just asked a producer, hey, make me a beat and I will pay you because I need this for a brand deal. Like, you know what I mean? Like I don't think she was even thinking about that. Maybe she just thought all I did was like the content influencer thingy, but okay, that's cool. Is there a budget that you have in mind and how long would you like this audio to be? Also, any particular words? I asked that because sometimes companies might want you to say like a slogan or something in the song that will explain the product. So she ignored all that. Sent this big old paragraph saying how she wanted me to do that mirror challenge where it's like a before and after thing. And I'm sitting over here stuck on the fact that, okay, we're talking about all this nitty-gritty stuff. We're really trying to get into it, but girl, can we get into the fact that I'm asking about a payment? Like, she was dodging around it, okay? I gave a thumbs up and I said, sounds like a good message. Okay, like a reveal of a before and after using your product. That's all good. And she said, and she didn't want any cursing in the songs. Baby, that's okay because I understand as an ad, you're not supposed to curse anyway. So I don't know why she thought I would curse, but okay. She gave me the hashtags that she wanted me to use. And then I said, which platforms would you like this posted on and your budget so I could tell you my rate? Because like, yeah, let's get back to the budget. So she said, great. And those are our known brand hashtags and TikTok is where I would like it advertised. So if you do follow me on TikTok, if you don't, please do. TikTok is basically like my biggest account. I know how hard I worked to get my account there. So I was thinking instead of payment, we could do a cross promo. I have tons of followers and fans that don't know you, and so do you. What? Not the cross promo, girl. We don't, I don't do that. I've never done that. Don't know why she thought I would do that. We don't do that around here. The thing is, what I really hate about that too is like, why do you think your followers are gonna care about me? Girl, we cannot just go off of if, you know, because that's a huge if. Like, it's basically like, okay, like, yeah, we'll do cross-platform promotion and, you know, if they care about you, they'll follow you, but girl, at least I get my stuff. Like, how the hell does that sound? When she said that, I really looked at my phone like, huh? First of all, I don't do brand deals through my DMs. But you know, for her I was like, okay, let's just at least talk. But I still wanted something drafted up, which we'll get to. I was like, yeah, we gonna dead this right here, because I was not playing. Like, it was my birthday, I was tired, and on top of that, you want to do that. So I said in response, okay, TikTok is my largest audience on social media at this moment, and I don't do sponsorships for free / promo, just because I'm putting in my time and effort to create content, but I do appreciate you reaching out. Yeah, that wasn't mean. It was like, you know, and that was me being nice, but I was still being firm. And I feel like if anything that you could take away from this video is like, yeah, don't let people play you, especially if you know your worth. I don't know if maybe she thought that me seeing that she had like over 1 million followers was gonna make me like be like, oh my god, like I have to work with her. Like, imagine the exposure as a black woman too. Like, girl, she was trying to jip me. She's like, okay, great, just wanted to throw that out there. What are your rates? Throw what out there? Girl, I was not catching that. With and without you posting it, we have a platform of 10 million followers across the board with high engagement. We really wouldn't need you to post it, just need the content. So now she's saying she needs UGC content. Before, it was like on my page, and now she's saying, Bundap, we don't need your page, girl. Now we just need the voice. Let me be real. I'm gonna be real. What I charged her was not what I charged a major brand, because it was a major brand, but mainly my manager and the lawyer. The rate that I charged her was like my regular rate when it comes to like brand deals. I don't know why she thought I was just gonna do that for free. Like, what? And as somebody that is in the content creation business, you just think that they would know, you know? I said, okay, but for any TikTok promo, my rate is still, and I just gave my rate again. And I said, okay, just for content for your stuff, are you 100% sure you don't want a copyright-free backing beat to your song? Then she come back and, you know, here comes the negotiation now. She then says, okay, would you be willing to do? And then she knocked off a huge chunk off of my rate with no promo, just creating the content and sending it over. And then she said, and we have a producer that could create a beat from scratch from the melodies of your voice. One thing about me, I am very particular. If anything, it comes to my voice, I'm not playing. I'm very, very picky. First of all, I don't like a whole bunch of autotune. I don't know what she would do to my voice. And then you're talking about, yeah, the producer is gonna do something to it. I would like control of that, first of all. Because we have to go back on the rate, because the fact that the rate got cut in half, beat up, and thrown out in the streets, and now you want to tell me that you're gonna have a producer do something on your end. I said, unfortunately, no, my rate does stay the same. Yeah, and this is what I had to get into it. You know, I had to be like, okay, maybe if she hears this, she'll understand. But still, it's like, why do I have to explain myself? My rate is my rate, you know? As I do have to pay my manager as well, and also my lawyer. And then I followed up with saying, okay, I actually was gonna work with some producers and get a quick beat done for it. So then she's like, okay, great, even better, what's your turnaround time? Now, normally I would be like, well, what's the deadline? Because I'm working on your time. So let's not go off of my turnaround time, because anything can happen. Because again, I'm not just sitting here all day doing videos. Like, there's other things in the music world that I still have to do. So I just said, sounds good. I just need to know the deadline for your audio, just because I have some things coming up with my label, etc. Yeah, and I also added this too, because we're not playing this game. We're not playing this game of back and forth where it's like, oh, change this, change this, change this. I said, you also have up to 3 revisions for the final version if you want to change lyrics, etc. So then she goes, before November 1st. I waited to still find out about this budget thing, and I want things drawn up in a contract. So then she followed up at like 10:36 p.m. at night. First of all, she's lucky I answered. Because I was actually beyond fed up. I was not gonna respond anymore. But she's like, where can I send the deposit? So I said, okay, sounds good. My PayPal is, and then I gave her the email. And then I said, you could actually send half of the balance now and the other half when it's completed. I don't usually do that whole half now, half later. I heard it's good to do, so maybe I will practice doing that, at least like 25% of the balance upon signing the contract, and then getting the rest when it's done. Just because that gives you like some type of security. So for her, because the way she was flip-flopping, I was like, yeah, we gonna do half and half, because girl, I do not need to be sitting up here taking time out of my day for you to come back and tell me, you know what, girl, actually, we don't need the song anymore. Yeah. Like, what? And then we obviously didn't talk about length, like how long do you want the song to be? Also for length, how long would the audio clip be for? 15 to 30 seconds isn't bad, only because I know kids and teens' attention spans on TikTok are kind of limited sometimes. But let me know how long you'd like the song. Oh, listen to this now. She went, yes, 30 seconds is perfect. I just got an update from my team. They would like to have it completed by October 20th. Anyway, I don't know, that part didn't seem real to me, but hey, you know, because where was all this team talk before? So I was like, okay, sounds good. October 20th works, and 30 seconds with 3 revisions before the final version, great. So then she said, what is your email so I could send you over a contract? And I gave her my email. I was recording for 15 minutes straight. The camera said, shut it up. Then a couple days passed, and now we're on October 15th because she literally didn't respond after she said she was gonna send over a contract. So I was like, okay, like, I'm not gonna badger you, and I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, like, where's the contract? Like, girl, where's the contract? Like, no, because you should have yourself together when you come to somebody to offer them something or ask them of their services. But she said, hey, sorry for the delay. I was currently sick. First she said, the thing was, she said something before and then she unsent the message, and I was actually in the kitchen like cooking, and I looked at my phone and I saw the notification and I was like, oh, she messaged me. But then she unsent it, and then she sent something else, and then she unsent it again, and then now she sent this. Hey, sorry for the delay. I was currently sick, but I'm back on track. Could you please send over your first and last name and address? I actually think I forgot to respond to her. I never opened the message. So then October 18th, she actually nudged me again. And she's like, hey love, we are waiting on a response. We need an address to ship products, and we need a first and last name for the contract. So I said, hey, okay, I'm gonna link you with my manager's email so she can give you my info. Personally, because I just didn't feel safe giving my stuff in Instagram DM. Like, your account could get hacked, girl, and then my address is all up in your stuff. I said, when the contract is created, your team can also send it over so my lawyer can look at it. It's good to have somebody who understands the terminology, preferably a lawyer, to look over your contracts. That's why I threw that in there, because I wanted her to also be aware that, girl, don't put nothing crazy in that contract. And then I said, blah, 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 is my manager's email. And then she hearted it, and I was left on scene, and she never emailed the contract. And that is the end of that story. I just don't I just don't get it. Personally, girls spoiled my evening trying to come in my DMs with nonsense. But you know, that just helps you weed out who's actually here to develop something and then who's here to waste your time. Yeah. And after that, hey, I didn't sweat it. Like, I was like, it's fine, because a proper brand deal will come in, and then actually a proper one did come in, like, in November. And that was with TikTok Canada, so that's dope. But hey, I just thought I'd share this story time because, yeah, this is something funny. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this story time. Hope you guys watched till the end, because we really need to bring up my channel's engagement rate so that way I could get pushed out to more people. Take care, be blessed in all you do, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.